Hello and welcome to ReginaldESQ. I'm Underhook and this is the next in our series looking at the armour changes in patch 9.9 of World of Tanks. So right now we're looking at the FCM 52, which is a French premium tank, tier 8 heavy I believe it is. So let's see, has it been buffed enough? Well, the changes are, I have to say, pretty minor. So on the right we've got the 9.8 version and on the left we've got the 9.9 version. So the lower plate was 50 and is still 50. The upper plate was 120 and is still 120. The little sort of red dot on the old one, like I assume it was a machine gun port or something, used to be 110. They've gotten rid of that, so it's a uniform 120 over the whole front plate now. So that's a tiny little buff, I guess you could say. Right now we're looking at the turret ring, and we can see the turret ring is still 80 mils. It's exactly the same. Now we moving along onto the turret, though, you can probably notice now that although the front cheeks there of the turret are the same thickness as they were before, which is 120 millimeters, excuse me, we can see that the armor, the side armor, is cutting in a circular fashion more into that area now. Now that is thinner armor, but it is very well sloped, so they've kind of increased the amount that is sloped, I guess you could say. Is that a nerf? I don't know. Look, it could be, but it's really doesn't look to be that bad. It might be a little bit of a nerf, but I think it's still okay. So moving right along, and so yeah, that side armor is still the same anyway, that side turret armor. So looking at the mantlet now, the mantlet provides 120, and in some places it overlaps. That doesn't really appear to have changed at all. The side of the tank is the same. It's all pretty much 80 mils upper and lower, and the side of the turret. They've cut away the tracks a little bit more, as they do sometimes with the HD modelling, so there's a little less protection from tracks at the moment. Back of the tank, we see the lower part of the tank is the same as it was before on 80 millimeters. The rear of the turret at 60 is also the same as it was before, and the top of the tank at 20 is also the same as it was before, as is the section here at 42. So the tank is essentially the same. The cupola is also the same, and it looks a slightly different shape, but I can't see any major differences on it. So it's really just they've eliminated that little weakness at the front there, which is only 10 minutes thinner anyway, and this armor here has cut in a little bit more into the front. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to ReginaldESQ. Have fun.